welcome back to Kingdom Reviews. I'm your host, the Future Keybearer. Today, we explore deep into the jungles of Africa with Deep Jungle.
So the story this time around starts off before they actually land on the world. Upon arrival, Donald just wants to skip the place because he doesn't believe that King Mickey will be there, but Sora wants to take a look anyway to see if he can find Riku and Kairi. The two start arguing over it, and they eventually lose control of the ship, resulting in a crash landing. Then we see Sora falling into the treehouse.
Wait a minute, what happened to the ship? What, did it get tired of Sora and Donald's arguing, so it decided to spit everyone out until they got shit sorted out, and it's still up in orbit just waiting for them?
Anyway, not long after landing, Sora realizes that he is being watched by Sabor the Leopard, and a battle ensues.
And much like with Leon, it really doesn't matter whether or not you win, the story will still continue.
And again, like Leon, it makes more sense to have Sora lose the battle, because either way he ends up flat on his ass. But then, Tarzan comes in to save the day. As the two old foes square off, Sabor decides to take the initiative and run away.
Pussy.
Sabor. Danger.
No shit!
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
I guess that was a stupid question. Moving on. So Sora tries asking Tarzan if he's seen Donald and Goofy anywhere, but then remembering what Donald pulled back on the gummy ship, he decides instead to ask about Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Kairi. Friends.
Right.
I must have hit my head harder than I thought.
Oh, friends. Here.
Really?
Whoa, Tarzan, watch the potty mouth. This is an E-rated game, man. So Sora takes what Tarzan says at face value and asks him to lead him to where Riku and Kairi are. Meanwhile, we see that Donald and Goofy have landed somewhere else in the jungle.
I sure hope Sora's okay.
Who needs them? We can run the game without them, huh? I'm back!
Oh.
Did Turk just shit a gummy block? Anyway, then Donald and Goofy are approached by Clayton. Meanwhile, Sora goes with Tarzan as they go tree surfing? Holy shit, that is awesome! Okay, granted, this isn't as cool as it could have been, as we don't get any interesting angles or any of the fun twists and turns like in the movie. But hey, it's still better than nothing. Sora and Tarzan reach the research camp, where they meet Jane.
Jane.
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there.
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan.
Really? That's what tipped you off. Not the fact that, in comparison, Tarzan wears nothing but a loincloth and has dirty, unkempt hair. Meanwhile, Sora is wearing an outfit that probably cost him $200 at Hot Topic and has a hairstyle that would give Yugi Moto a run for his money! So then Clayton enters the tent with Donald and Goofy close behind.
Sora!
Goofy! Donald!
Oh yeah, I'm mad at you.
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research.
Okay. Other than Tarzan and our main protagonist, Jane and Clayton are the only humans in this world. Who the hell is we? Anyway, Donald and Goofy show Sora the gummy block that they found and say that it might be a clue to seeing where King Mickey is. As such, the trio decides to stick around and search the world a little bit. After that, Sora tells Jane about how Tarzan told him that his friends were here, but he said something in Gorilla that he couldn't quite understand. Jane then comes up with the idea to use the slide projector to show Tarzan some pictures and see if any of the pictures match the word that he said. Only problem is, the slides are missing. So you have to go running around the camp searching for them. This entire sequence is boring and tedious. You bring the slides back to Jane so you can look at them, and the first one depicts some sort of castle. Sora seems to recognize the castle, even though he knows he's never seen it before. And is it just me, or does that kind of look like the castle from Beauty and the Beast? And the rest of the slides are just the ones from the movie. Tarzan confirms that these slides are not what he was talking about. Then Clayton comes in, saying that if Riku and Kairi are indeed in the jungle, then the only place they can be is with the gorillas. And Tarzan agrees to take him there. Upon arrival at the nesting grounds, Tarzan tries to have a heart-to-heart talk with Kerchak.
Kerchak, please listen to me. I know the nesting grounds are secret, but I trust them. You see, I want to help them because, well, they need us.
Okay, I'm sorry, but Sora, Donald, and Goofy are right there! Kerchak should be going on a rampage! Although I do like this little nod here that cements the fact that Tarzan is speaking gorilla right now. We cut back to the treehouse where Turk is seen playing with a globe. And no, there isn't an improvised musical number. Clayton has her in her sights, but luckily Donald manages to get his attention. Wow! World's slowest bullet. Clayton tries telling them some bullshit about how he wasn't actually aiming at Turk, but naturally nobody believes him.
Now, Miss Porter, as I told you, I was not aiming at the gorilla.
You are not to go near the gorillas again.
Yeah, what the hell makes you think he's gonna listen to you? Outside, the start attacking the gorillas, so you have to run all over the world to try to save them. After that, you have one more confrontation with the boar. And this time, you make sure it's the last one. After that, Turk and Jane get kidnapped, and so you have to go and save them. God damn it, can't anyone protect themselves in this damn world? Anyway, Jane tells our heroes that Clayton was the one behind this, so now it's him we're after. Okay, where do I begin with this? Okay, first off, I'm no gun expert, but I'm pretty sure that when you pull the trigger, bullets come out of the thing. Second, why are the gorillas just nonchalantly walking away? So Clayton reveals that he has a Heartless that can turn itself invisible, and you have to fight them both. It's not really hard to spot the invisible Heartless, however, considering the fact that it's two giveaways. One is its shadow, and two is the light bending around it. After you beat them, Clayton goes out with a bang, and as his way of saying thank you, Kerchak abruptly throws our heroes onto a cliff. You're welcome, asshole!
This is your home? But that means... Huh?
No! What does this mean? It means something? We get an explanation that what Tarzan has been saying is the word heart, and that when he said his friends are here, it means his friends are in his heart. And he says that the reason why Clayton fell to the Heartless was because that he had no friends in his heart. Realizing this, Sora and Donald finally make up after their petty little argument. And so another mysterious keyhole appears, and Sora uses the Keyblade to lock it.
I think someone has a new admirer.
No! Please, you would kill me!
Really? That's your issue with dating Turk? Not the teeny tiny little fact that, I don't know. She's a gorilla and you're a duck! Before the level ends, we see that the Circle of Villains is still keeping tabs on our heroes, and we also see what became of Alice. So that was Deep Jungle, and it was interesting to say the least. The art design looks just like the movie, and the plot does well for character development. Tarzan also makes a pretty good party member,